Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is another fun-filled Monday. Well, Gary's not well. Yesterday he went to work and he messaged me saying, oh, I've got a real scratchy throat and a sore throat and a cough. So to Gary, I've been treating him a bit like a leper. No, not really. We were sitting on the sofa watching TV last night, but you know, it's hard to avoid those kind of germs, I guess. But I guess it's just inevitable I'm going to catch it. But I said to him, when you get in, I want you to do a test because it's on the rise, you know. So he came home, found all the tests we got, and it was negative. So it is just a normal virus, and that's fine. But even normal viruses for me are evil because, as you know, cancer surgery took away a lot of 49 lymph nodes, and I don't fight the infections as well as I used to. It's not that I had chemo or anything like that to severely reduce my immune system, but that does stop your ability to fight. So if I get a little virus like Gary will have it for a couple of days, feel better. I'll have it for like a couple of weeks until I feel better, and it'll be awful. So I'm not looking forward to getting this one, and I know, you know, summer stuff, summer colds and stuff like that are the worst. Although he doesn't really have a cold, he just has this sort of throat problem. Hopefully it's something I've had before and I won't get it. But I did wake up this morning and all I could do was go so I started to think maybe I'd got it. But yesterday I decided to tackle some horrible bits of the bathroom, you know, that I bought this because you've got a shower going all the time and you've got the taps running, it causes condensation and you get a little bit of ick build up, and it was getting worse, and I thought, oh, nothing seems to get rid of it. So I bought this stuff and I sprayed it on. You leave it for 30 minutes and you go back, but there's no real window in there. The window opens out into another room, so it's not really like it ventilates. And I did kind of, you know, was really careful, but I must have breathed in loads of it. And it was kind of, the smell was permeating the house all evening, and I felt like it was taking my breath away. So I've been using my inhaler, and all of a sudden everything's okay again. So I don't think I have got Gary's virus yet, but you know, it's early days. This is a really funny one, okay? This is the best old folk jokes ever. And this one is like, an older gentleman was invited to his friend's home for dinner one evening. He was impressed by the way his buddy preceded every request to his wife with an endearing term like honey, my love, darling, sweetheart, pumpkin, etc. The couple had been married almost 70 years. And clearly they were still very much in love. While his wife was in the kitchen, the man leaned over and said to the host, I think it's wonderful that after all these years you call your wife those endearing names. The man hung his head and said, I'm going to tell you the truth, buddy. I've got no choice. I forgot her name 10 years ago. Oh, I didn't see that one coming, actually. Oh, but you know what? That happens sometimes, doesn't it? So, you know, you find someone that, in a supermarket or in the street, and they say, hey, hello. And for the life of you can't remember their name. And yet you can remember some minute details from when you were 15, but this person's name, no. And you don't want to say, what's your name again? But I was talking to someone in, we've got a farm shop, and this woman came over and she's chatting away to me, and I know I worked with her, okay? And she said, we were just chatting about all stuff, and then she said, I said, look, take my number and we'll keep in touch. And she said, yeah, okay. What's your name again? And I thought, oh, thank God for that, because I thought I was going to put her name down as, I said to her, when you message me, put who it is, and that way, because I won't, you know, I've got to know whose number it is. I thought I'd get her name that way. But when she said, what's your name again? I thought, oh God, so I can admit that I've forgotten hers. It was Jackie. If you're watching, cheers, Jack. Oh, that is a good, good cup of tea. Now, yesterday I went out into the yarn van and I did some stock taking. I did my videos, and then I thought, you know, I should actually get to grips with this mess. So and also where I've been, you know, I've been up selling off and doing special offers on certain yarns. Well, the boxes had got less in them, so I decided to combine some of those, and it gave me a full empty one, which I put the Ogos in, and so, you know, I was able to sort stuff out there, you know, and that's good. But I did look to order some more yesterday, but I've got to hold off for a little while. Can't really go into the reasons, but I need to hold off for just a little while on that, and I will order some more Ogos, and possibly the ones of these that I'm a little bit light on now, but they were on holiday for 2 weeks, so that should be over now, I think, but only just. So after this I've got to go package up some orders and get that postage, what's the word, arranged, that's the word, get that collection arranged. I'm expecting a parcel delivery, and I ordered 4 cans, I think it's 4, of that spider and crawling insect killer, and the reason it is really good, the one that I get, and I did have it in here actually, but it's not now. But I found a little spider in the bedroom, and previous to that, in that mug, remember I told you I was like clearing those mugs out that were Gary's mum's, and in the bottom there was a spider, so I was very careful to get it out, but it had put a web above itself so it couldn't get out. I washed it out in the outside tap, and then gave those mugs to Gary's brother. We didn't really want them, they were just, and they're keepsakes, and so he's got them because he liked them anyway. But anyway, we had nowhere to put them, and they would got broken, and it's not like Gary has nothing of hers. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'm going to douse the room in this, and it only had a little tiny bit in the can left, so I ordered some more. I do have that spider repellent recipe that I put on this channel, and if I can remember, I'll put a link to that at the end, and that does actually work as a deterrent. They don't like the smells, and there's 2 things in it they really don't like, and I used to kind of spray everywhere with that, but this is great, because if you've seen them on a wall anywhere and you've got rid of them, if you spray that wall, it's because it's where they've been, then others that have, you know, in that little family will go there. And I'm sorry if you love spiders, but I don't. And the only good spider, as I always say, is a dead spider. I'm just going to slurp my tea, because I've just realised it's not as hot as I'd like, so I can't let you see me gulp. Hello, I'm back again. So I've got some yarn bundles that I've sold, funnily enough, ones that I just uploaded as well, so that's pretty cool. I managed to get some extra stock of that. I will look around for more of it when I'm out and about, but Gary wanted to go to the cinema today. I do sound a little bit throaty, but I think that's probably that overwhelming stench of that stuff that's killed my throat, but I don't know, maybe I'm going to come down with it. We'll just have to wait and see. But he wanted to go to the cinema, and I said, oh, you know, I don't really want to be confined space in the car, breathing in that virus. You know, in the house, it's inevitable I'll catch it. I don't even know why I bother. But I'm not sure what we will do today. I've got an Open With Me coming up later for actually a magazine with quite I don't know, a good free gift that I might actually use for once. But we'll see. Just bear with me a second. Sorry about that, but I gulped that tea, and so I felt a burp coming, and if I won't gulp my tea in front of you, I certainly won't burp. We all have bodily functions. It's not just me, you know. Gary hates my burps. If I burp in front of Gary, he kind of does this face. Gary pulls that face a lot, and I always say he's so grumpy. He's got a gloriously grumpy face, but he pulls this, and then he says stuff like, "You're supposed to be a woman." Do you think that women don't burp? Do you think the Queen of England didn't burp? You know, seriously, we all do. She didn't have a handmaiden that said, she didn't say, you know, Mary, burp for me, would you? She did it herself, you know. Just saying, you know. He is funny. But I guess he thinks, you know, ladies shouldn't do stuff that I do. And it is possible that in days gone by, what would they have done? Muffled it in their crinolines. I'm thinking about the body burp now, you know. That's what I was thinking about. Not the front burp, the back burps. Oh, I think I better stop this conversation. Oh, anyway, not made anything, not done any crochet. I've got this humongous job coming up, this mending job that I'm really kind of, I don't know how to tackle. But I know I'm going to try at some point, and it's, you know, coming my way, this job. I've got lots to do as well today, but change the beds and all that washing and stuff as well. So, yeah, domesticated bliss today, day. Well, it's quite changeable, the weather. But certainly this morning it's nice and sunny. So I was trying to persuade Gary to go out the garden, get some fresh air, which would do him good. It's, at the moment, he's sitting there playing with his jigsaw puzzle app. But you never know, he might go out and get some fresh air. I'm going to get off. I do sound like I've got his virus already. Hopefully I haven't, but time will tell. And wish me luck on that count. Although I think, you know, it's a bit of a moot point. I think I definitely will get it. I hope you liked the joke. I thought that was hilarious. And it just reminds me of me. Not that I've forgotten Gary's name, but I do forget people's names. It's when you see them outside of where they belong as well. That's another one. You know, you're walking down the street and someone goes, hello, and you get involved in a chat with them, and you think, I have no idea who you are. I know I've seen you before, but I don't know who you are. And then you suddenly realise they work behind the counter at the drugstore that you go to. And you think, where you get your meds, you know. Oh yeah, just not used to seeing you out of that, behind that counter. And that's happened to me lots of times. And you kind of, these people go, you don't remember me, do you? I do, but I can't remember where I see you. And then they say, in so and so, like, oh yeah, you're the person that works in the cinema, you know, that kind of thing. Is it just me? And then, you know, you kind of, you know, you went to school with that person where you see them across the way and you think, can't remember their name. Must have been an insignificant. I didn't mean that bit. Anyway, I'm going to get off and I will see you later on my Own With Me. Watch out for that. I did 2 giveaways over the weekend. I did one on Saturday for some Poundland yarn, and I did one on Sunday for some fantastic, beautiful Aran. And so check those out if you haven't found them already. And if I can remember when I'm uploading this, I will put that spider repellent recipe at the end. You've probably all seen it, but there might be a few that haven't. See you on the next one. Bye for now.